What is going on, guys? It is Cameron with Lebanon Ford Performance with another video for everybody today. And today we are super excited to bring you a super cool video on an even cooler car. Behind me we have this brand new 2022 Roush Performance TrakPak Mustang, and it is quite the vehicle. So let me jump into the specifics that really differentiates this car and makes it stand out from the rest of the Mustangs. So right off the bat, you need no explanation of what makes this thing different aesthetically. Almost everything has been touched on the outside. This is based off of a performance pack vehicle, so it does have the Brembo brakes, and normally it would have the higher spoiler, but with Roush they did do a spoiler delete and add a very subtle, clean, matte black trunk lid spoiler. On the deck lid you also do get a Roush badge that goes all the way across the deck lid instead of the GT logo that you find on normal Mustangs. Also on the back you do get a redesigned rear diffuser that adds aerodynamics as well as makes the rear end look that much more aggressive. Along the front there is a lot different, as Roush typically does. Starting with the fenders, you can see it does get the fender vents to extract that hot air from the engine outside of the fenders that were originally on the Jack Roush edition. You also get more aggressive hood vents to extract the hot air out from the hood, as well as the upper and lower grille, as well as the fog light grille bezel that you get from Roush. It's very iconic with the shiny black bar style that just goes straight across, and it also does improve air cooling and air induction by a lot over stock. And of course, it wouldn't be a Roush vehicle if you didn't have that iconic Roush front lip. So as well as all the aesthetics, you also do get to be rolling along on some beautiful gloss jet black Roush Performance wheels wrapped in sticky summer extreme contact tires. And on the inside, you do get some Roush love as well by having some custom seat covers that are diamond stitched leather with the Roush embroidered right under the headrest. You do get little Roush badges throughout the vehicle, as well as your active exhaust switch right there by the shift lever. So what makes the TrakPak stand out substantially over your standard Mustang GT, even the Performance Pack, which has extra track cooling and performance goodies over the standard Mustang? This has even more of that, using Roush's own custom powertrain cooling utilities. And what that means is Roush did take it an extra step by adding dual auxiliary cooling modules. It has the automatic transmission cooler, so if you're shifting gears, or if the transmission is getting hot on a track day or on just some spirited driving, it does automatically have a built-in cooler that will lower those transmission temps so you don't have any problems there. And going with your transmission, your differential is just as important, so they took care of that by adding a rear differential cooler as well to keep your diff temp very low at all times. We're gonna take you out for a little POV ride in this bad boy, so let's get inside and go for a drive. Also on the performance side, it also does have the Roush black tip active quad exhaust along back. I will start this up and let you guys hear that, but we are actually going to take you for a drive, a little POV while I talk about how it drives and how it feels over a standard Mustang. So let's hop in and go for a drive. All right, so this is going to be a little quick drive back to the dealer, but yeah, the Roush cars always drive so well. They're very well put together because they are a Ford-backed product. Ford does back Roush, and their headquarters are very close to each other, so what Roush does is they literally just pull the vehicle off the production line, then it goes straight to Roush, and they install their performance goods on them like it would have been if it literally just left and was built straight from Ford. But yeah, this car drives very well. It is equipped with the Magneride suspension, so you do get a very comfortable yet tight when you need it style ride. It does adjust and adapt per what you are looking to do with the vehicle. It does not have a supercharger installed, so it's not going to have any extra power over your standard Mustang GT, but it does have the additional cooling for reliability as well as performance enhancements. We'll wind it down a little bit, so we're about to turn onto the main road here. You can hear the exhaust. It is a wet and rainy day, so I won't be able to punch it or give it a lot of gas because it is wet out. The Roush exhaust sounds so good. I've always thought whenever a customer orders a Roush exhaust or You've just heard these cars before. In my opinion, the Roush exhaust is always the perfect tone. I like a louder exhaust, so some people might not like it so much, but this one is toned down a little bit because it is active, so it does not scream as loud as their standard off-the-shelf Roush exhaust. That is just that raspy, loud muscle car tone. This, you do get a louder overstock, but it is still a very handleable, enjoyable volume for when you're driving. Like this wouldn't bother me at all on an everyday drive, and even if it did, you can hear the exhaust. Just turn this dial, and now I hear almost virtually no exhaust noise. But yeah, as you drive around town in a Roush Mustang, you just feel like it's very special. I mean, everybody just turns heads, everyone looks at it. It's because it just looks, even the standard person, that if they may not like cars or not, they just know something is different about this. It's not your standard looking Mustang. It's a very enjoyable car all the way around to drive. But I'm gonna turn the exhaust back on because I do like to hear it. As somebody that enjoys like track cars and actual circuit racing like that, it's very cool to see the aftermarket community for the Mustang kind of step away from that typical drag race persona that everyone seems to give the Mustang, when in reality the Mustang is a very capable track car. Hence why Ford has now come out with the GT3 and GT4 variants. And they're going to be performing in the next 24-hour Le Mans. Alright guys, we hope you enjoyed that video. We absolutely loved making it. We love these Roush Mustangs. They're so special and they always look so cool. It is that perfect balance of subtle, but it's so much done. We always think less is more. With the Roush Performance, you're not getting less by any means. But if you are interested in this one or interested in the other three that will be coming, do not hesitate to give us a call about them at 513-932-1010. Or you can check this one out specifically online at LebanonFordPerformance.com.